early morning wheelie action on the brand new S1000, baby. Let's go. Dude, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. It is a perfect machine. Yeah, man, early morning coffee run. You can't beat it, right? I would say if you own one of these, or if you plan on owning one of these, you just will not be able to stay off of it. Oh my god. Dude, I got a Tesla, right? So we got a Tesla not too long ago. And the way that car pulls, it's the dual motor. It's not the, you know, the Model S or anything crazy, but it's a Model 3 dual motor. And you know, with those electric motors, you get instant torque, dude. And I remember when we first got it, dude, it like put, you know, that pit in your stomach. It pulled it just felt crazy, dude. The acceleration was insane. Well, this bike has kind of ruined that for me because, well, it might be faster. It pulls just as hard as the Tesla. And I only say that now because half of my engine is locked out because we are still in the break-in period. You ever just look at yourself in reflections and be like, damn, that's me. I look good. That's me. That's me on this bike. That's me on this bike, dude. I be looking at all these reflections. I'm like, Yes. Okay. Pipe down, girl. Pipe down. No need to be doing all of that. I mean, seriously, though. It's just so awesome, bro. You just give this thing fucking gas and it comes up. You know, 600s, you can do that. In first gear, obviously. If you're already in the power band. Sorry, just trying to make this light. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. What was I saying? 600s, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could fucking full throttle that shit in first, you know, when you're at like 8K RPMs or whatever, and it'll power really no problem. But this thing, dude, if you just stay in it, it's coming up, bro. It's coming up. And I mean, like, stay in it half throttle. And this is a stock tune, bro. It's just insane, bro. And if anybody's asking, I do have wheelie control on. I have it set for high wheelie, which still isn't that high. But guys, come on. I come from a Harley for the last 3 years, bro. What am I doing on a leader bike? What the fuck am I doing on it? So, you know, I'm just trying to get a feel for the bike, understand where the power bands are. And not loop it. I have to make my own exhaust sound effects, dude, because we're still on stock everything. And it should be a crime that this bike comes out the factory sounding like this. Pop, pop, pop. Yep, see? And we're just cruising, dude, you know? That color is so nice, though. I don't know what it is about that red. The red that Tesla's been using on these brand new cars, but my goodness, dude, it is eye-piercing. I fucking love it. Speaking of paint, God, I don't know if y'all can tell what color this is, but it's like this grayish blue, and it is beautiful, but it is not as punchy as I would like it to be. So I've been thinking about wrapping the bike. But I kind of need help. I want something unique, right? I really do. I want something unique. I want something that no one else has. So I don't even know where to start with that. I'm sure, obviously, like, you go to a graphic or a vinyl place and see if they custom make designs, whatever, put a deposit. I don't know. But I'm kind of trying to think of an idea to tell them. So if y'all could help me out on that, I would like that. All of this color I'm potentially going to change, and all the black plastic pieces I want to do carbon. I know it's your classic build, but there's a reason why a lot of people do it, you know, because it looks clean. But do I do weave carbon, forged carbon, honeycomb carbon? I don't know. I'm thinking forged potentially, because not a lot of people do that. Everybody does the weave. It looks beautiful, but I just think the forged is like edgy. You feel me? But yeah, back to the color, the wrap, whatever. I don't want it to do just a solid color either. If I'm gonna leave it a solid color, might as well just leave it this. Not a lot of people buy this specific color because it is, I'll tell you what, in the dealership doesn't do it justice, right? It's only when you bring it outside does this color really look beautiful. But with that being said, well, did we get into the story about buying the bike and how the one I really wanted got sold, and I was like, give me the blue or the gray, whatever. Yeah, long story short, I wanted the black. They sold it before I could, before I got my trade-in value on the Harley. But I'm not complaining though, guys. I love this color. I love this bike. I just think I want to make it uniquely mine, right? Because so far the plans that I have for it is what almost everybody does, you know, exhaust, tune, headers, whatever you want to call them. I am more than likely going to lower this bike 1 inch. I'm not doing the 2-inch drop or anything spectacular like that, but I can only imagine how hard it is to keep this bike down when I have all the power available. Right now, like, I mean, you guys see, I have half the power available, and I cannot keep this front end down. So I'm hoping that a little bit of lower will just help that. You know, I'm not asking for it to go away. I'm just hoping that I'm able to stay on the throttle without having to worry about looping this fucking thing. Because right now, guys, it is crazy. And I'll be honest, Short Kings Unite, I have a hard time reaching the ground, dude. I'm 5'8", bro. I'm 5'8", and I wear boots. So, you know, that pushes me to like 5'10". All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Give me that spot. You don't know. People don't know what to do with this spot. I'll show you. Look at that. See that right there? That is hill assist, bro. This bike will not move forward or back. See, I'm in neutral. I cannot move this bike. Then you just tap your rear brake again, and it unlocks. See, I'm moving back now. Super sick, right? Brother! I know that Harleys have a bad rep for being unreliable and stuff, but I'll be honest, guys. 10,000 miles I put on that lowrider, and not a single hiccup. Sir? Sir? Huh, sir? Let me look at this guy. Am I going crazy right now? Dude, are we at 500 miles? Oh my God, we're over 500 miles, boys. 95 more and this baby gets broken in officially. Guys, I know white girl music's the move, but this R&B is slapping right now in the helmet, dude. I got Lovers and Friends on right now, dude. And I tell you what, you like that? Guys, I'm swaying my motion into the rhythm of the, what did I say? I don't know what I just said. What I was trying to say was, I'm swaying the bike in the motions of the song. Lovers and friends. Oh, baby. Yeah. See, and honestly, guys, if I didn't do this, you'd catch me on fucking Broadway. This might be I might be starting a new trend here. R&B, bro. The early 2000s, you feel me? Got that Lil Jon, Lovers and Friends. You know, you can get some like Neo, Chris Brown, all of it, dude. Dude, is that a brother in disguise right now? Is that a brother in... Alright, y'all. We're coming to the end of the video. Thanks for riding along with me this morning. Hey, ride safe out there. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all the things you hear about in the movies. And, yeah, I'm going to say it again. Ride safe. And I'll see you on the next one.